a time before time, all was one and unchanging. Then, in a thunderous flash, thus were born the cycles. The spin of the earth, the passing of the seasons, birth and death, again and again. But life is compelled to transcend, and so man came to ascend. We grew and learned, raising countless civilizations, and reaching heights the likes of which today we can only dream. But the power that these civilizations achieved also brought with it the seeds of their downfall. Blown to dust, each in turn leaving nothing in their stead but the motion that would give rise to the next. Birth and death, again and again. The Sahid, a civilization lost long ago to the dust, saw the coming of their own destruction, and though they could not prevent it, they sought to break the cycles. 9 among them were chosen, and shielded from death that they might serve as protectors of the Sahid legacy. Shepherds to a reborn humanity. But such matters are never simple. The cycles have endured, and so have the unknown 9 continued their fight against them. And once again, the wheel is turning.
Are the accommodations to your satisfaction? Come on, get out.
Richat, let me...
What were my exact instructions?
stay at the house.
Now that sounds simple enough. Wouldn't you say, Haruna?
I can help. Let me come. You won't regret this, please.
If you are to accompany me, you must follow my instructions to the letter. Is that clear?
Clear as daylight. So, where are we headed?
I need to reach that distant oasis, but the desert has retaken the road. So we walk.
It's like all the life here got scraped away by one big hand. Why would you possibly need to be here? All I know is that it's serious.
It's more than serious. It is dangerous.
Rekka, you've always been there for me. Let me be there for you.
That's not what we are to each other, child.
Won't you at least tell me what we're doing here?
I am here for my own reasons. You are here because the desert would swallow you up too if I left you alone. An old pupil of mine has become misguided. Looking where he shouldn't be.
Vincent.
Yes, Vincent.
Rekka, we should go around. I don't think this path leads anywhere. I won't say I told you so.
There is always a path for those willing to find it. Come, we need to hurry.
Rekka, who is Vincent?
A talented young quester. Someone who I had hoped could be a guiding light. It turns out I was mistaken.
You called him a pupil.
Did I?
No hidden nooks this time.
When there isn't a path to be found, make one.
You'll need to teach me that trick someday. These are incredible. Who?
They called themselves the Sahin, though that name has long been lost to time.
The Sahin. Like in your stories about the Unknown Nine.
Like in my stories, yes.
Does this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
One could say Vincent and the Sahin run parallel paths.
Your shared braces.
Show me you're ready to wield them.
Rekka, thank you.
Turn your thoughts inward and focus on your shade, like I taught you. Do you feel it?
I do.
Your shade represents your deepest essence. It is a bridge between this world and the other.
The Fall.
Yes. Your shade draws Am directly from the Fall. Now try channeling that energy into the braces.
Triangle.
I did it!
Good. You're thinking about the braces.
It's difficult to put into words. You'd expect it to feel like reaching out across the distance and crushing those stones. But it was like there was no distance to bridge, and the stones didn't feel separate.
Separation is but an illusion, albeit a persistent one. Our destination lies beyond that large rock formation.
What do you intend to do when you catch up to Vincent?
That depends entirely upon Vincent. We need to drop onto that ledge.
That's a good drop. Can you make it?
Do I seem that old to you?
Not old, just older. You're the oldest person I know.
Perhaps I am. Even so, you should get out and know more people. Haruna, stay low.
Who are they?
They used to be part of a group of free thinkers and explorers.
You mean the Leap Year Society?
Once, perhaps. Now they simply follow Vincent. Watch your step. They're dangerous.
What do we have here?
Are you all right, child?
I've been better.
I've been better.
Hold them back. I will find my way down to you.
Okay, first start, dodge. Learn how to dodge. There is a lock on, but you won't have it like right. Okay, there it is. sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't.
Hear me?
Okay, so they will attack you at the same time, so be careful. Gonna hit left D-pad, get a little bit of healing.
Where that came from?
And we're gonna hold.
She's finished.
Oh, it's still teaching me light. Alright, never mind. In a second, it's gonna teach me how. Here's the hard, heavy attack, where you hold R1 instead of just tapping R1. Kind of hoping to separate them out. Okay, so we got 3 coming from up there.
How did she get away?
This will give us a hot second to sort of split them up a little.
However
Sneak
would you
journal
grow if I
page.
did that? I see Vincent's men are...
Taking a nap.
Don't be complacent. These aren't bullies from your childhood.
They may dress differently, but they certainly fall the same.
The Ascendants are the
Besides,
enemy
we
types
have a
you've run
distinct
into so
advantage
far.
over them.
These men might not share our connection to the fold, but they outnumber us by a wide margin. And our
And
talents can be emulated,
Emulated?
mimicked by devices. You will find our foes are far from helpless.
So the Quester's notes is nice. It's like a little dictionary. It's kind of nice. These are the enemies you've run into so far. This is just Rika, because these are your allies. Bio is your allies. And then Journey is what she's done so far. Sort of nice. And then there's one collectible here. And like I put in the title, this is 99% looting, because there's one, letter number 2 I can't find. I've been through this area like 2.5 times now, and I cannot find letter 2 to save my life. So either I can't find it, or we come back at a later date and get it. So if you're looking for letter 2, if you can't find letter 2, check the description for any updates, because when I find letter 2, and I'm gonna find it, I'll put an update there as to where it is, at what point it is, and stuff, because I can find everything else. I just can't find letter 2. And they're in order. So when you find letter 1, you'll know letter 2 is after that and before letter 3, which is really nice. It's a really nice way to do it.
What did you mean?
Because then you're like, you have some sort of narrowed down area of where it
They're
is.
bound for where hubris always leads people. I can't find it. They're led by self-righteousness.
I can think of worse traits.
Can you now? In my experience, the greatest harm often comes from the best intentions.
What is that?
An incoming storm. We must hurry. We can use that green grass to stay out of sight. When there isn't a path to be found.
Where's the damn truck? Is anyone
Okay, we're
out
going to
there?
make a path.
We've lost contact with Ardeline's group. The
And then
storm
in this
might
area,
be
it's going to be
interfering with
stealth
the signal.
only. We're not going to take anybody out because they haven't taught us how
Backtrack and
yet.
establish visual contact.
On it. Great.
This is your basic. Something's going on. What do I see? Oh, I've been spotted.
Don't
Because
rush
there's
in.
red over their head.
Wait for their suspicion to
The
pass.
standard sort of thing. Well, we're going to wait for them to stop paying attention to the cave and split up, and then we're going to head into the cave.
For once, you are listening to me. Should I be worried, Haruna?
You said follow my instruction to the letter, so I did.
So you did indeed. and it makes both of our lives easier, does it not? Sometimes, all you need is a nudge. Focus on your shade.
Alright.
Channel your energy into the braces like you have learned. Then, visualize your opponent and unleash that energy.
So we're going to nudge them, which on PlayStation is L2. Once the person that's highlighted is the person you're going to nudge. And we're going to nudge them into one of the red canisters, which is going to set it on fire.
Impressive.
Told you you wouldn't regret it.
Your progress is impressive lately.
There's another canister, but I don't know that he's really going to...
I owe it to the others to
Ah, I'm cool. Heal a little bit.
Much better.
No collectible.
Let's go, child.
We can easily handle those two.
Be mindful of your surroundings, Holdra. Look out for hidden perils and learn to recognize the opportunities that
place
surround
done.
you. Leverage them to your advantage.
I'm going to nudge them into that one.
Out with you then.
Guards up!
Oh, didn't go as far as I wanted.
Come on.
So nice. The nudge is actually really nice. Alright, so our first letter is right here.
What have we here?
Which is letter number 1. And this is a really nice thing about the collections in this game, is it actually tells you how many you're looking for in the chapter that you're in. So we can see that I'm looking for 4 letters, and I've found 1, 3, and 4. It's number 2 that I can't find. So I'm looking for a couple of letters. We're looking for a 3 bodies thing, 2 anomalies. It's a really nice feature for being able to track collections. So, because Richat structure is where we are. Okay, so there's letter 1. And I can't find letter 2 yet.
They sound close, but I can't see them.
Okay, now we're gonna learn takedowns.
These are really nice. Discreetly.
So on PlayStation, takedown is R3.
Push past your mind, focus inward, and peek into the fold.
And then peeking is nice too.
The fold, what is it really?
Helps you see stuff. There's actually a skill point that you can spend later on, and it'll highlight collectibles as well. Peek will highlight collectibles, which is really nice.
Possibilities, but no one.
We've got 2 down here. Oh, there's 3.
Huh?
Stop right now!
There's the lock on.
Let us draw the...
So nudge is really helpful to gain the upper hand when you like lose stealth like I did.
What are you looking for anyway? Anyone get a good look?
Nothing yet. You get your medicine.
I'm hoping he'll come over here because I would like to nudge him into a flammable.
Did you see what we're after?
Don't let your guard down.
I'm just at a really bad angle. This goes back into that other area where we were.
How could they surprise us?
I got my eyes peeled.
I think they might be following us.
There we go, there's one.
Sweet Jesus! Oh.
Missed him. It's okay. Got him. Okay, so not as stealthy as I would have liked. But there's that section. And no letter here. And I couldn't figure out how to get up there. I didn't know if we actually could get up there. But I'm wondering if, like, the letter's up there. Letter number 2 is up there. She doesn't have free jump, so it's not something I can, like, climb the rocks up there to get.
Mind your step, child.
So I can't climb up there. Alright. Moving on. Let me check my notes. Alright.
Hey, where's Abel?
Abel! I swear, if you're asleep somewhere...
Can you handle those two?
Be mindful of your surroundings. I think I've got it.
Okay, so we've learned how
Oh,
to
hell. This is getting hot.
interact with flammable objects from afar. I would like for them to get a little closer to it, though, before I hit the next one.
What the hell was that anyway?
Just keep your eyes peeled and ears open. Something's up.
Okay, this is our first extractor. It's a collectible along with a destructible. Okay, journal can't be accessed at combat, but it's a collectible. Well, destroying it's a collection. There are quite a few of them actually.
Got a bad feeling about this.
We got 2 more.
Going to die. There's another body here. They went too soon. Come get your booty. Keep your eyes open.
Okay, that's clear. So we went over the
Those exploding
extractor.
canisters weren't exactly subtle.
It's nice.
We should expect trouble.
We'll do one more pass through and see if I can't find that missing letter, because this would be sort of the area. Oh, here we go. Oh, thank goodness.
Could be something.
Letter number 2. I never saw this area. Okay, well this is up above the main camp area. Yay, we found it. So 100% looting here. Yay. Awesome. Okay, moving on.
Hands up. Quickly go. How many more?
It's just the 2 of us. We're lost. Looking for shelter from the incoming squall.
Yeah, and I'm just... Hold. Stay still, Haruna.
Rika.
Quickly. He will not be days long.
Dodge. Bit of a nudge. Heavy attack. And down. Little nudge. Blow up an explodable canister.
You stepped into him.
Nice.
I did.
Okay, no collectibles in this section.
You've never actually shown me before. It's strange.
There. That discomfort. Hold on to that as tight as you can. It will keep you human. It is no small thing to grip the reins of another's shade. But there are times where it's necessary.
The people you step into, what happens?
Okay,
to them?
here's the
Flesh
coin,
is
number 1.
temporarily pushed out into the
Coin 1.
Just temporarily.
Because they open this
Right.
journal.
Rika? Has anyone...
Open the collection. So that was this one. The coin.
not been able to return to their body?
It depends on the skill of the stepper.
Okay.
A shade who loses the tethered.
Rika.
And this is our first skill point.
Anomaly. Anomalies are pockets of knowledge trapped in the surface fold. They can be used to learn new skills. You will find them essential in your evolution as a quester.
Okay, we're gonna open this skill tree. So as far as I can tell, you're required to get this one first, which makes sense. Sometimes most games do this. This is going to allow us to step inside of someone. As soon as you attack another person once in there, you'll get ejected out. But this is the starting point where you can actually be able to jump into someone else, which is really cool. So we're going to hold to learn that. And then there's the combat wing. Well, you know, wing, whatever. Umbric, and then stealth. So there's some pretty nice ones. There's some good ones.
Reka, something strange just happened.
I know, child.
So if you want to get back into the skill tree at any time, on PlayStation, you're going to hold the touchpad. That'll get you into the skill tree. If you just tap the touchpad, it'll bring up the journal. So it's important that you hold it instead. That's the difference. That's how you get it. Okay. Before we move on, Anomaly and Coin. Good. We're good.
They found the Oculus.
What does that mean?
All those small dig sites we came across. Vincent is searching for something, unsure where to dig. That large camp near the storm's edge tells me he's found it.
Reka, there's no way we can reach that camp before the sandstorm.
Then the storm shall be our ally. Hurry, child.
We won't have enough time to evacuate.
Leave it. Just make sure you load
Who is
those
that?
crates.
Vincent's right hand.
Mila, I
Savage.
am not about to risk my men's lives for some damned relics.
Those relics could lead to Matos's next great innovation. So you can either load them up, or stay here and be buried with them.
We'll have the crates packed into the truck within the hour.
I know you will.
We need to find a way around that fence.
Or through it.
Good thinking.
Perhaps you could persuade that man to help us. I will teach you how to step. Find your target. Realize the space that separates you is but illusion. Now focus and bridge the gap.
Okay, anyone who's highlighted in the outline of white, you can step into. So on PlayStation, I'm going to hit square. And then all we can do with this guy is hit the control panel. But for others, I'll show you the others when we get into somebody else. Okay, so now, when you see the dot, the filled dot in the bottom left of the screen, the yellow's your health bar, and then the white's sort of like an energy bar. It's for a later skill and stuff. When that blue dot is filled, that's when you can step into somebody. And that gets filled, it'll recharge by attacking and defeating and doing takedowns and just general combat and stuff. When stepping, she can control an enemy as long as she has energy, which is a different bar. You'll see it when we step into the next person. There'll be a bar along the bottom of the screen. It does move a little fast, but you do have time to do stuff, so it should be fine. So we'll close, and then I'm going to step right into this so you can see it. And I'm going to take out that guy. At least try anyway. At least it'll does like a lot of some damage. It'll help. So, use the ranged. So we're gonna get rid of him first. Explode that.
Stand your ground, descendants! You're dead! Dead!
Dodge. There we go.
Stepping is...
Okay, here's another extractor. This is extractor number 2.
Never forget the risk. The
And
cost.
then we have a letter, which is in the first tent on the left.
Reka, the braces.
They indicate the presence of a nearby scribing.
Scribing?
Bottles in a sea of armor, left behind by past
Letter number
masters
3.
for the benefit of future generations. I will show you how to find it. Try
Okay.
peeking into the fold.
So what she's talking about, and you can't really tell, you can see her braces flashing on her wrist. My controller is vibrating quite heavily. That tells me that there is a tree of life option around.
Specks of armor. Flowing.
Follow them. They will lead you to the scribing. Scribings come in two kinds. The first kind is represented by the Sahim symbol for the three bodies. They allow one to draw more am from the fold. The second symbolizes the tree of life. They increase one's life force.
Okay, so now in order to be able to access it, you do have to be in peak.
You need to peek into the fold to find the scribing. You would be wise to keep an eye out for both.
So we just got 3 bodies scribing, and our AM has been increased. So Tree of Life, I think, does health, and 3 bodies does the AM, and Anomalies does the skill points. Those are what the scribings are.
Remember stepping. Use it to gain the upper hand.
No matter what.
What's going on?
Step into this guy. And we're gonna use it to kill that guy. Get rid of the ranged guy first, because he's dangerous. Nudge. Ah, lock on. Lock on. Nudge. Alright, I don't know how many are left, so run 9.
Much better.
Oh, okay, I think we're good. Okay, we got letter number 3, we got extractor number 2, and we got the Tree of Life. So let's check the collectibles, which is here. Make sure. Got the coin. Okay, we still have an Ascension card. That's coming up in the next camp. That's all. We have another Anomaly. That's in the next camp. And documents, we have one more letter, and that's in the next camp. Okay. So we're good. Move on. So now this gate opened.
There's something strange about this piece. Like a glint off the corner of my eye. Or a faint echo.
I honestly don't know what this is. Just all of history is imprinted on the fold. Echoes are recalls of imprinted events. Activate them with triangle. I didn't necessarily...
Do you hear that?
Echoes, vibrations from a distant past, recorded into the stone by the fold, like sound on a wax cylinder. As your connection to the fold grows stronger, you will become more sensitive to them. Haruna, we must make haste. We're nearing the hornet's nest. Now is the time to keep silent.
Silent like a stone.
Reports of unusual activity on the perimeter.
Help people inside.
Beautiful craftsmanship. Terrible message.
Let's clear this guy out and then we'll take a look at that.
Left.
Okay, so what we just picked up was this Ascension card right here. I'm not 100% sure what they are yet. I'm still early in the game. Number 1. It's stuff you can read. Rotate it. Okay.
Oh,
blow that up. This game's a lot of fun, actually. It can be a lot of fun. Okay, so we got letter 4 and scrutinize human limits. So all that's left now is anomaly number 2. Got the coins, got the extractors, got all that. So we're just missing an anomaly. Didn't I just pick up letter number 4? Oh, no. That was the other thing. Alright, letter number 4. That might be in the next camp.
Good then.
What on earth are they doing here?
Digging up the past and meddling with concepts that are beyond their comprehension. I doubt we can stay hidden for much longer. Remember to leverage the lessons I've taught you.
I won't let you down, Rika. The sandstorm is getting worse.
Focus, Haruna. We'll be all right.
Here it is.
What have we here?
Letter number 4. Okay. Now, as near as I can figure, this is like a kill-all. Because it triggers the sandstorm. I just did that as a distraction. I was hoping this guy would turn around and go the other way. Sooner.
Whoa, hey, what the?
Everybody. Oh, maybe it's timed. Alright, maybe this is timed, because last time I got in a huge fight with everybody, and this time I only killed like 2 people. Alright, we're going to use the peek into the fold as soon as I gain control. There we go. So it's nice to know that was sort of timed area. Alright, she is going to walk slow. There's nothing we can do about that, but... Back into the peak.
That's right. You have it, child. We need to find some cover.
It's a good thing you were there to guide me.
Yes. Though some things we must do without guidance.
Hey, I've done plenty of life on my own.
I know this, child, of course.
but life sends your compass spinning many times. You must be able to find what realigns it.
That's easy. My compass points to you.
Okay. So there's our last anomaly point, which is our skill point.
And Vincent won't fail. He's playing the long game and bringing the rest of us with him.
Checking it out.
Oh, curses.
Don't hold back now! For God's sake, we're in!
Let's go into her or him. I love Nudge. It's fun. I've never seen anything in these in these boxes, but they do block entryways, so make sure you break them when you see them. Like here. Actually, this is perfect. Okay, so there's our other anomaly. Cannot be accessed during combat, that's okay. Not entirely sure who's still here. But we should have all of the collectibles now. Yep, artifact, coin, Ascension card, 2 extractors, 3 bodies, 2 anomalies, and 4 letters. Excellent. Excellent, excellent.
Are you coming? Now, we find a way out of this cave. Let us keep moving.
The hooded figures. Are they the unknown 9? The 9. They were Sahin, weren't they? Breaker?
The 9 were said to be the wisest among the Sahin, though some would say they represented the very hubris that led to their downfall. They believed they could stare down the cycles of destruction.
All right, calm
Now
down,
there
Sam.
is hardly a speck of dust in all the world that doesn't rest above their people's remains. In the end, fear got the better of them.
What were they afraid of?
What we all fear. There is a way out, up ahead.
My God. That storm destroyed so much.
And yet, you passed through it.
The same hooded figures. What Vincent is after? Does it have to do with...
Now is the time to remember that you are only tagging along.
But Reka?
No more questions.
You have to turn it right for her to auto connect to the wall.
Let's go, child.
Oh, God almighty! What is this place?
Cursed ground. You will have to stay here.
But
You promised to follow my instructions.
Do you remember what I told you when I gave you this? Don't mind them. Do you remember?
You told me that is a symbol of family.
Of being part of something larger than yourself.
Rika, what's going on?
Someone is rapping on a door that should never been opened. Remember what I told you. I'm always here.
Rika!
Rika! So nice of you to join us.
What are you doing, Vincent? Has the Society finally given in to you?
Haven't you heard? The Leap Year Society is dead. Surely you felt it. We are the Ascendants.
So you've won. And you have this army, all these trinkets, and a whole world of questers at your disposal. And it's not enough. You still have to come here. And for what? A little bit of power?
Is that what you think this is? A power grab? You of all people should be able to see. This is about so much more than power.
What you've seen has changed you, Vincent. I can see it in your eyes.
It has opened my eyes.
You are the smartest of all of them, and still you don't understand.
I understand more than you realize. The cycle is starting again. Our world is dying. The suffering will be so immense it will corrode the very fiber of being.
There's a better path, Vincent.
How many millennia has that path failed? How many more times must we endure the vanity of the Nine? I know you understand me. I know you've asked yourself this very question. I know who you are.
Then you know why I've come.
Of course. You've come because I knew just what to do to bring you here. Now, we can do this the easy way. Or
such wasted potential. But I suppose this is how the world turns. All right then.
run.